Hello, my name is Ewan Swan, and this is my submission for the Zappos interview challenge for the position of the brand marketing intern. Let's get started. So the first question that I was asked for this interview challenge was, how would you promote or market your favorite brand sold on Zappos to increase sales and drive brand awareness for an entire calendar year? So the brand that I chose was Converse, and the idea that I had revolved around a video series where basically the series would heavily feature the Converse shoes, all the different types of shoes that Converse has created and Zappos is currently selling. Now, what I would really like to accomplish with this series would be to capture the culture of Zappos throughout the videos and really tie in how the culture of Converse really kind of relates to the culture that I believe exists at Zappos. I haven't actually visited Zappos, so I'm not 100% sure what it's like, but this is what I'm kind of going for as to what Zappos is like, as to what the culture is like there, which is that everybody should be treated equal, and everybody's ideas should be listened to, and everyone should really work together in unison in order to accomplish all the problems that everyone's having and finding solutions for those problems, of course. Now, in the video series, it would tell a story, so each episode would be roughly 15 to 20 seconds long, and then at the end of the video, there would be some kind of hook which would tie into the next episode to keep the viewer engaged in the series throughout the year. Now, like I said, the videos would be released once per month, and each video would show a different kind of shoe from the Converse brand in order to spread awareness for the overall brand of Converse. And we would really promote the shoe by having a close-up of the shoe at the start of the video. That was kind of my idea, and having the name of the shoe that is being presented within the video. Now, from there, my idea or vision for the video would be to zoom out and then begin the video, begin to tell the story of what you're trying to accomplish within that episode, and then that would be the same for every episode afterwards, of course. Now, ideally, I think this would feature really well on YouTube. As you may or may not be aware right now, the attention graph of YouTube is very, very high, and that's due to the fact that all the videos are easily shareable through the medium of YouTube. Also, I kind of had the idea of Snapchat. I think Snapchat would work really well too, because you can do 15 to 20 second miniature videos, and those are even more shareable and accessible to the kind of demographic that I think would really enjoy wearing the Converse brand, which is of course younger millennial type of people, of course. So moving on to the second question, which was provide an example of a marketing or advertising effort that another retailer, example Nordstrom, Macy's, or Pipeline does, and why it would make sense for Zappos to implement. And for this question, I chose Macy's, and the reason I chose Macy's is because it's a very big brand. It kind of relates to Zappos in multiple ways because it's a big department store. You can buy shoes, perfume, cologne, clothing, any kind of thing that you really desire that's more towards the apparel and home-based furniture kind of product to buy, I guess you'd say. But I just wanted to quickly visit the Macy's landing page and really compare it to just the Zappos landing page that is currently in place. So if we can have a look here. This is loading. So basically what I noticed in examining the Macy's homepage was that there was a lot of images and photographs, and I really feel like having images rather than a lot of copy, which I experienced as I was on the Zappos site, even though there was some images on the Zappos site, was that images in general I feel like are more engaging. They really just they bring the consumer that's actually viewing your website, they pull them in to a greater extent, I would say. So that's basically why I decided to choose the Macy's because their landing page was really engaging. And I think that the Zappos landing page or homepage, let's just go to that for a second. So I really think that the Zappos landing page, this homepage here, could be improved upon, and it could be improved upon by examining the Macy's landing page, of course, and trying to implement some of the stuff that they've implemented on their landing page. So going back to the presentation, like I said, on the landing page they use photos as categories as well all throughout the landing page, and having these photos as categories really helps the user find what they're looking for on a much quicker basis, you know. Like, it's fine having the categories on the side of the page, I would say, but me personally, I'm not sure if this applies to everyone who's on the home page, the landing page. If they see a photo, then like I said, it's more engaging than just like reading copy, because you want to see what that photo is all about rather than just reading some words, some copy that's on that landing page. So yeah, it would make sense for Zappos because they become more engaged and it helps the user, find what they're looking for much quicker. Moving on to the third and final question. So what metrics would you use to measure and evaluate the success of a marketing campaign? And this, I'm basing this the answer to this question on the video campaign idea that I had from question 1, sorry. So basically the metrics that I would use if this video campaign that I had were to be implemented would be the number of users reached, 1. I wouldn't really consider the number of views because the number of views doesn't really represent the actual number of people that the video has reached per se, because one user could come back and watch the video multiple times, but unless they really take action on it, then that metric, the number of views, the total number of views that the video has, doesn't really mean anything to me per se. So the first one would be the number of users that the video has reached over the course of the video's lifetime since it was published. The second metric that I would look at is the number of unique clicks on the video that were tracked back to the website. So ideally each video would have a link or a clickable picture that can be put onto the video. I don't know if you've seen that kind of thing on a YouTube video, but you can put in boxes that when clicked take the user to a different website. Ideally that would be the Zappos website, which would have the Converse brand displayed, because that's the kind of brand that I was trying to go for in question 1, of course. So those unique clicks would track back to the website, and then the third metric that I would look at is the conversion rate of those users. And the higher the conversion rate of those users, the better. So once those users come back to the website, if they decide to take action and actually go ahead and buy the product that was advertised to them in the YouTube video, then that would obviously show that the marketing video campaign is beginning to work, of course. And the fourth and final metric that I would look at is the number of repeat customers. Again, the higher the percentage of repeat customers, the better. If someone decides to come back after they either watched a second, third, fourth, fifth, or even sixth video throughout the year because of the marketing campaign, then of course I would consider that a win. So that pretty much covers it for this video presentation. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.